Good morning, Lakers.
It's Wednesday, January 15th, and this is your Laker update.
Hate crimes are often in the news. Is there enough in place to prevent these crimes, or could society do more? Jaya Jones takes a look at how we respond to hate crimes.
Hate crimes have been a major concern to the public, such as the Orlando shooting, the Charleston church shooting, and the recent shooting that happened in New Jersey. So do you feel safe here?
For the most part, yes.
Not really.
Honestly, I do feel safe here, but obviously there are different types of people in this school. You never know, but genuinely I feel safe.
What problems do you think society needs to shed light on?
Climate change, the still burning Amazon rainforests, and the wildfires in Australia, and gun violence.
What problems in society do you think we need to shed to light?
The amount of anti-Semitism, people that are against anybody of color or anybody that was not
Obviously a big problem would be racism and things like that, sexism, racism. There's been a lot of deaths that have happened because of cops and stuff. So.
And why do you think hate crimes happen?
Well, hate crimes happen. Well, you're not born hating people. It's developed over time because you're taught it from your parents or people that you surround yourself with.
Because people don't understand other people's religions or ethnicities, and they think it's hilarious to make fun of them.
Most of them are they happen because somebody has a different point of view on somebody else, or they see somebody, they don't like their skin tone or something like that, and they decide to act on it, and that's why hate crimes happen most of the time.
This is Jaya Jones reporting to you from Live Laker Update.
The new war movie 1917 has recently been released in the U.S. and receiving a lot of attention due to its unique filming style, Joe Swazwak.
From the director of Skyfall and American Beauty brings you a brand new World War I movie called 1917. The biggest takeaway from this movie is that it was shot in one continuous take. The story of 1917 follows two British soldiers on a quest to go across the war-torn Germany and deliver a message to the corporal played by Benedict Cumberbatch, who we've seen in Doctor Strange and Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame, a very reputable actor. They are tasked with going across the war-torn Germany to deliver a message to call off an attack that the British soldiers are planning to do against the Germans, because the Germans have set a trap and they know that the British want to attack. So the craziest parts about this movie was the storytelling and the cinematography and all this hard work that was put into the movie. I mean, it's such an authentic movie, and it's something that a lot of people who go to the movies and just normally watch movies overlook. I mean, we're talking, they were waiting hours upon hours to make sure that the clouds were consistent in the movie. They were making sure that everything was constantly consistent. Everything had to stay consistent in these one-shot takes. The directors used real explosions around these soldiers. The actors who were playing the extra soldiers were running through real explosions doing this stuff. I mean, the movie was so authentic and so original. It made for a cinematography masterpiece. Now, one of the biggest things that intrigued me a lot through the story of 1917 was the death scenes in it. These death scenes felt extremely authentic. At the beginning, we had a 10-minute death scene that gave us more character than almost any movie out there nowadays would give you. This death scene was 10 minutes long, and you'd think that that's super boring, but it was actually extremely good. It was realistic, and it showed extreme amounts of emotion, and it was great. Some of the other biggest things about the movie, obviously, as I've said, is the storytelling. The story follows these two young soldiers who really have no experience whatsoever, going across all of Germany to get to another trench and deliver a message. These guys are not trained whatsoever, and these guys are they're young and they're having to do these crazy things that are way out of their league. Now, with the movie being a budget of $90 million to produce, It came out, its box office weekend opening with $35 million, which is a third of what it costed to put into the movie. And critics are loving it. The reviews are great. It is on par with movies like Dunkirk, and it's doing amazing in its opening weekend. So if you want something completely original, it's completely authentic, something that you haven't seen before, go and see 1917. You will not be disappointed. This is Joseph Paskowitz giving you your movie review.
We all know that when purchasing an Apple computer, the cost is going to be higher. However, when Apple released its new version of the Mac Pro, it took higher to a whole new level. Reporter Jaya Jones is back with this look at a cost of a MacBook Pro.
Apple has recently launched the newest Mac Pro. The cost with all bells and whistles are about $50,000. Plus, if you want wheels, that's $400 extra. So, do you own any Apple products?
iPhone.
No, because Samsung's better.
I used to a lot, but I don't really anymore now.
All right. Have you heard about the new Mac Pro?
I have. Apparently, it looks like a cheese grater.
No, not really, honestly.
All right.
No.
And also, what do you think about the cost? Because with all bells and whistles, including wheels if you want it, it's $50,000.
Man, I love Apple. That sounds very Apple, yeah.
You said what?
It's $50,000.
50,000.
This is why I like Samsungs.
Would you buy it?
Absolutely not.
Heck no.
No, I ain't getting that. That's too much. That's basically 50,000 is like you trying to buy like something for your car, like for a computer. Like, no, that's too much.
This is Jaya Jones reporting to you from Live Laker Update.
Finals is next week and exam jam started yesterday. Today is science, tomorrow's English and Spanish, and Friday is social studies. Remember that exam jam is only for freshmen. The final schedule is 5th hour on Tuesday, 1st and 2nd hour on Wednesday, 3rd and 4th hour on Thursday, and 6th and 7th hour on Friday. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday will all be half days. Study hard, Lakers.
There will be a safe space meeting to discuss diversity, justice, the LGBTQ Alliance, and human rights at WB. The meeting will take place today, right after school, in room 531. Look for safe space flyers for more information.
AAA will have their first mass meeting of the new year tomorrow at 2:15 in room 646. Bring money to purchase the new and improved AAA t-shirt. Weather and sports is coming up next.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
This is definitely a fun class, and when you go out and you go talk to people and you go interview people, it's probably one of the best things you can do.
Get an opportunity to see the job experience and like the work experience because you produce a show that live broadcasts to the school, which is extremely cool to me because I'm thinking about going into broadcast journalism.
Laker Update starts now. Take it.
It's also just really fun because you can make your own projects and produce your own work and everyone gets to see it and you can be really proud of something that makes you part of the school, and you also make a lot of friends in the process.
I've been a part of Spectrum for 4 years now, and it's by far my favorite class because I get to come to this class and write about whatever I want and write about things that are happening in the school.
You know, being able to go out and interview and get pictures of stuff, that really just, it kind of like boosts your self-confidence because you're able to talk to people.
You get credit for working and leaving school early. To apply, you must have already taken some type of business class. Stop by and pick up an application for the 2020-2021 school year.
This is Megan. It all started with her walking alone, being followed by this guy. Definitely not her friend. She'll be kidnapped again, and again, and again, and again. The only solution is to walk with a friend. Hashtag never walk alone.
You might need to shovel this weekend.
Corey Fine is here with you to take a look at the local forecast.
Good morning, Lakers. The current temperature is 29 degrees with a dew point of 25 degrees. The humidity is 87% and the wind is west at 1 mile per hour. Today's high is 39 degrees with a low of 29 degrees. The average high for today would be 30 degrees with a low of 15 degrees, and the record high was 55 degrees with a low of negative 13 degrees. So today is Wednesday. It's going to be partly cloudy with a high of 32 degrees. Tomorrow is Thursday. It's going to be cloudy with a high of 27. Friday is going to be snowy with a high of 40. Saturday is going to be cloudy with a high of 25. And Sunday is going to be cloudy with a high of 23. Back to you in the studio.
Last night, JV and varsity boys basketball lost to Troy.
Akia Morgan is here with today's sports.
Boys lacrosse program registration is open to those interested in participating this spring. There is a player meeting February 6th at 2:30 in room 222. That's all we have for sports. Have a great day, Lakers.
Now please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you for watching Laker Update.
You can connect with us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, and LakerUpdate.com. Have a great day, Lakers.